Hi students, coming to the next topic, that is a type of inheritance. In the previous video I explained about the different, what is an inheritance and what are the modes of inheritance. And now let us see the different types of inheritance. So the different types of inheritance are the single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance and hybrid inheritance. So let us take one by one. Okay, so for each inheritance I will explain that inheritance with an example, so then you will understand what is a single, what is a multiple, multi-level, hierarchical and hybrid. So now let us take the first type of inheritance, so that is the single inheritance. So what is a single inheritance? So here the single inheritance means one subclass is inherited by one base class only. Here one subclass inherited by one base class only. So I explained what is a subclass. Subclass is nothing but a derived class. So base class, okay, so this is a parent class. Here it represents, this is the class A and this is the class B. So here the class B inherits the properties of class A. Only one subclass and one base class. So this is a subclass, or you also call it as a derived class. Okay, and this is the base class. So this subclass inherit the properties of the base class. This you call it as a single inheritance, only one to one. So this is a single inheritance. Let us take one example for the single inheritance. So let us see the example. I am writing the program here for single inheritance. Hash include. So to access the input output functions, you have to write the IO stream, and using namespace std, so I declare it. Now coming to the first as a base class, I am writing first base class. So what is a base class here? Class vehicle. So I am taking that example which I explained in the inheritance. So group of vehicles, maybe a car, truck, bus. Okay. So here the class vehicle is the base class. So here I am declaring the items as a public. So whenever I use it as a public, these class properties can be inherited by another classes. Public. So vehicle is the function. Here I am writing Cout. Cout. This is a vehicle. Just I am printing the message. Okay. So this is a vehicle and the class. So this is base class. Okay. Only the base class. Now you just write the subclass. I am explaining the single inheritance. In single inheritance, you are having only one base class and one subclass, that is derived class. Subclass derived from one or two or base class. So what is the subclass? How you will call this? How you will inherit the properties of the base class? I already explained the syntax of the derived class. So first the class, the derived class name. So class car, inheriting the properties, access specifier, public, vehicle. So class car is a derived class, so that is a subclass. Subclass is inheriting the properties of the base class. So here I am not writing anything. So whenever I call this, okay, so whenever I call this the class car public vehicle, it inherits the properties of this base class. So what's the base class consisting of? Vehicle. So in the vehicle, what is the message? This is a vehicle. So that message I have to print. So whenever I write this, it complete this code will be transferred here. Okay, in the class car inherits the public vehicle. So here complete whatever that is there in the base class, that is inherited here and it occupies here. So now I am writing the main function. Main function. So that is int main. So the classes doesn't occupy space in the memory, I said. So with the help of the objects only, first you create the object. With the help of the object, you are calling the classes. So int main, create an object, car obj. So here car is the subclass, and for this class I create an object. So whenever I create an object for this class, it acquires the properties, it inherits the properties of the base class. Return 0. So then what will be the output here? So whenever the main function car obj, it enters to here. So whenever it reads this class car public vehicle, if it sees the public vehicle, means it knows it is inheriting the properties of the base class. So it enter into the base class and acquire the properties of the base class, and it will print this value. This is a vehicle. So that will be the output. So here the car obj means it creates object of the subclass which will invokes the constructor of the base class. So this is the single inheritance. So only one base class and one subclass. Subclass inheriting the properties of the base class. How it inheriting the property? By creating the object. With the help of the object, it acquires the properties of the base class and it prints this message. So this is a single inheritance. Now let us see the multiple inheritance. The second one is multiple inheritance. Now I am explaining the multiple inheritance, not multi-level. Don't be confused. Multiple, single, multiple. So multiple inheritance means a class can inherit from more than one classes. So a class can inherit from more than one classes, that is one subclass, here only one subclass will be there, is inherited from more than one base class. So that is the multiple inheritance. So in the multiple inheritance, you are having only one subclass and more than one base class. So this is a class B and this is a class C, and here this is class A. So this class A is inheriting the properties of the base class class B as well as class C. One subclass is inheriting from more than one base class. You call it as a multiple inheritance. So this is base class 1 and this is base class 2 and this you call it as a derived class. I hope you understand. Multiple inheritance means it should be only one derived class and more than one base classes. So one subclass is inheriting from more than one base classes. You call it as a multiple inheritance. So let us see the example, the program. So I am writing the program now. Hash include IOStream using namespace std. Now coming to the program, now I am writing the program. First what I had to create, let us take this example, I had to create two base classes. So first I am creating first base class because one subclass is inheriting the properties of the more than one base class. So I am writing two base classes here. first base class. So that is class vehicle that I declared as a public, so that another class can acquire the properties of the base class. So that's why I am declaring it as a public. So the function is vehicle. Here I am printing the message like cout. This is a vehicle. Okay. So close the class. So first one base class I created. Now I am writing the another base class, second base class. Because this is multiple inheritance, so I am creating two base classes. Second base class, so that is the class name is class four-wheel. Four-wheeler is the second base class name. So here also I am declaring as a public, so that the subclass can inherit the properties of this base class. So here the function is four-wheeler. Cout. Here I am printing the message. This is a four-wheeler. Okay. Close the class. So now I created the first base class, second base class. Now what I had to write? I had to write the program for the subclass. So means the derived class. These are the base classes. Now I have to write the program for the derived class. So subclass derived from two base classes. So what are the two base classes? Vehicle and the four-wheeler. Two base classes. So what is the code for this is, here the class car name is a subclass name. Class car inheriting the properties of public, vehicle, comma, public, four-wheeler. Up to now I just written only one base class, but this is multiple inheritance, so I have to write two base classes, public vehicle, public four-wheeler. So this car is inheriting the properties of the vehicle as well as the four-wheeler. So whatever the first it write, first it inherits the properties of the vehicle and next it inherits the properties of the public four-wheeler. Suppose here the four-wheeler is here and the vehicle is here, means first it inherits the properties of the four-wheeler and next it inherits the properties of vehicle. So this is class car, this is a subclass, and these two are the base classes. Here I didn't write anything because whatever I am inheriting properties, so that complete code will be replacing here. So first public vehicle code is replaced here, and after that public four-wheeler code will be replaced here. Okay. Now coming to the main program. So main function, int main. Here I have to create the object. So that is a car is a class name. For that car I am creating only one object. So with the help of the object it calls the vehicle class as well as the four-wheeler class. So car obj and return 0. Okay. So this car obj means creating object of the subclass will invoke the car constructor of the base class. So then what will be the output here? So car obj. So whenever it is car is the class name, obj is the object, it comes to here. Okay. So now the car is the subclass and these are the derived class. So this class car inherits the properties of the both vehicle and the four-wheeler. So first it is vehicle. So first this message will be print. This is a vehicle. So after that again it inherits the properties of the second base class. Next this message will be print. This is a four-wheeler. Okay. So this is the output for this multiple inheritance. So what it is saying here? So here the car is the subclass inheriting the properties of the base class vehicle, and the same way base class four-wheeler. So for this I had written the program. So this car, this is a subclass or the derived class inheriting the properties of the base classes. Okay, so just printing it, enter into this vehicle and prints the message this is a vehicle, and whatever the message that is there in four-wheeler, that will be print here. Means it is reusing the code. This derived class is reusing the code. So this is the multiple inheritance. So in the next video we will see some more different types of inheritance. Thank you.